Hello. Yeah, let's see. Forgotten about the intro. Love how you have most of these people. Yeah, pretty much. I thought, figured that night guy from that last part was gonna be what's his face from the intro. And just so you know, I'm gonna be right back in here because I have to go grab my coffee because I just came in from like an hour walk in the cold, and that was man, it is colder than hell out today. I don't know what is so insane out there right now, but it's like it's one of those ones where it's cold enough to the point the touchscreen stops working on your phone. Anyway, so I'm gonna need to go grab my coffee real quick. So I'll be right frickin' back. One sec. Also, I just noticed something nuts. It's like this. It's like this was meant to be. Steve became a fairy again. Okay, got my coffee, got everything finally back into some semblance of warm over here. So, bright sunny 90 degrees outside, which means it'll probably be negative 13 when I go for my walk later. Yeah, that sounds like Michigan, how Michigan works too. We'll have rain, hail, snow, friggin' warm summer day in the exact same hour sometimes. It's nuts over here. See, tiara plus boxing gloves plus rabbite wings is one heck of a look. I don't think a picture has made me question the protagonist's gender any more than this one. This is, funnily enough, a build that I've seen work in Dark Souls 2. I've legit been killed by this guy before. Yeah, it's funny. It's funny because it actually does work surprisingly well. Like, you'll just see a guy show up with, like, a circus vest, butterfly wings, friggin', like, short shorts, and a little thing on his head with two cestices, and just, like, run up and punch you a bunch, punch you to the ground as you get poisoned by the AoE effect from the butterfly set. Like, oh, man. Man, that build worked surprisingly well. Funnily enough, it's something you could do in New Vegas as well. But anywho, let's go ahead and get... Actually, you know, I think we're going to go for the useless wizard. Weirdly enough, the useful one, as good as she is, the fact that she was actually doing stuff somehow was a detriment. Alright, also, the guy left us a book to go check out in our little area here, so let's see about taking a peek at that real quick. Lens, artifact, equipment... I think that's what he was talking about. A great way to keep uglies at a distance. However, in actual combat, the spear is useful in a variety of ways. Oh my god, the editor for this must have shot himself. Of course, a shield is out of the question. No, it isn't. Have you heard of the Greeks? And the shape of the weapon precludes fast movement. No? Have you friggin' heard of, well, basically all of Asia? Anyway, so despite the fact that they've got literally every single possible thing wrong with a spear and everything wrong with how you format a page in this situation, they're not terribly wrong. It's like, let's just go ahead and slap a picture all the way through the actual text. Let's make a spear that would probably break if actually used, and let's kind of forget the two main ways that spears were actually used, but whatever. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. It's actually funny, though. Why is it why is it always that JRPGs are so weird about how spears were actually used? That was like one of their big things. Culturally, you'd think it would be a big deal. Like, and for some reason, they always went with like like swords for the samurai. Like, no, spears and bows, man. That was their shtick. How can you forget their main stuff? But anyway, let's see if his food needs to be refilled, as we always do at the start of one of these. We've got to feed that bunny. Feed it real good. All right. He's on the field. His food box is full. Okay, whatever. I guess he needs to level up. I thought he leveled up last time, but I guess I'm wrong on that. So let's go ahead and get on with the getting on here. Take Mr. Mini Wizard and Mr. Wizard the Useless, Bud the Wiser, and get on out of here. Exit the world map. Yes, I don't believe any veggies were grown last time. There's not really any crafting to do. Speaking of, you know what? I've been lately I've been kind of adding to these every single time with, and here is what's new with Outer Worlds and all that kind of thing. But yeah, lately I've been going through that again. It feels weird that for how much, or how little I actually use the crafting system in New Vegas, I find myself missing it in Outer Worlds. I don't know how that works. Anyway, let's see, we need... which one did you say was potentially something interesting if it had gnome powers near it? Because it seems like we can get one that can... Oh, it actually says what kind of stuff to get out of it. In that case, we can get 2 Undines out of this, apparently. However that exactly works out. Duma Desert. Alright, let's see if we can slap out this way. I suppose we gotta move over there first. Okay, we can get 2 Undines out of that, and 1 gnome, or 1 weird genie thing? Yeah, let's just do that. That feels like it should be next to the water here. Shoot, forgot. Okay. Well, fine, I guess it'll just be that way then. Okay, whatever, we're just gonna slap this over here. Feels like a nice little spot for it. Samurai spear things seem most weird in FFT, where the female samurai are dressed as the famous Naginata-wearing badass samurai, but can't use spears. I mean, you gotta give them a equipped spear. Technically speaking, anyone can use spears, but doesn't mean they were any good at it. Well, actually, there's really no reason why you'd... Actually, no, you can still use draw out without equipping that particular sword, if I recall. Truth be told, as much as I've been told draw out is amazing, I just never liked Samurai in FFT. Just, like, legit, I just never used that class. For some reason, the fact that the weapon might break from using their skill made me never want to use it. Like, even in, like, Tactics Ogre and stuff like that, whenever there were use items, they're like, there's a chance this item will explode if you use it. I'm like, oh, so I'm never going to use it then. Because I don't want my item to explode. Let's see, was it the Junkyard needing 3 gnome to get a pet Sasquatch? That's the Broken Doll Arms Fort. I don't that you have it yet. Okay. Then I don't have the It's Be. Alright, digging this music already? Valerie, my love, I can't leave the Capone and my shipmates. May I return the shipment? I can't tell the gender between you two. Whatever. The end thing is the freedom for the Hitchmall. Should never have fallen in love with a pirate. I mean, apparently they got insurance or something. Cute little crabs. They don't look as crabby today. I don't know why he's French, whatever. Wait, she has crabs? What? Oh no, oh no. You got some babies! Time to abandon the pirate life. Summer lovin'. Oh man, every part of about this is just a fantastic start already. Oh no, the crabs explode! Why do you explode? What is your deal? What? Whatever, let's just run around popping these now. Weird ground butthole. FFT multiplayer makes it so weapons don't stay broken post-combat, so you can use Samurai with impunity. Possibly. I know, Samurai Penguin Love. Always make the crabs explode here, and I have no idea if that's good or bad. Yeah, I don't know, this is hilarious. I'm just trying to find all the crabs and make them go boom. We make the crab man go boom! I don't know why they explode, but then again, I don't know why anything in this game. Not sure why there's, again, weird, like, ground buttholes, so... Ooh, this place is all high level and stuff. Oh no! They learned Swift too! And they can actually stun me in response. Yeah, that's a really annoying ability, actually. Here. Make you go boom. Oh, you know what? Now we're getting ruined here. There we go. I need to remember to start hopping to the other side of these. Ooh, nice! He actually did something useful. They're just trying to land their invisible hammock here. Got animal hide! Where do we hide from the animal? I don't know. Black chocobos! And do more stabbing. I can't imagine what this area would be like with a crappier weapon right now. But I'm glad that we got a decent one. Thank goodness Bud in his ear with his dirt harp and those flying pooping hamsters might have beaten you. Yeah. I don't know why they shoot stars out their butt. Sunset Caverns. And yes, I know that the penguins went off the other way. We'll get back to that in a minute. I figured that was the way to find progress, so I'm going this way to not have progress. You know, standard RPG rules and all that. Even though this one has not followed any standard rules, and I love it for it. Spiky Manatee Dragon thing? Yep. They're just popping out a thesaurus, and I guess just going through D&D monster traits is all I can possibly figure for how they made these. Random levitating sawfish with charm. Okay. Their chum is up. Yay. And outstabbed the stabby fish. Tree flute. Alright. Apparently we can outrange a jellyfish. Boink! Why did you boink me? Oh man. Okay, that's fine. Fine, game. I'll go the way you want me to go. That's fine. That's the kind of gatekeeping I'm okay with. It's like when they actually make it something stupid, like they just go out of their way to let you know, it's like you're not supposed to go yet. Go do the right thing in the right order, okay? Try to save ourselves some programming time. They at least make a joke about it. That I can appreciate. When it's something like friggin' FO4, It's like, we have decided to just put invisible walls frickin' everywhere, especially right near the entrance, right where you start the end game. It's like, I think, what was it, like 10 minutes into that game, as soon as you start walking out, you can start accidentally running into friggin' invisible walls left and right, and it's just like, you're not supposed to go that way. Well, why couldn't you make it a hill or something? I mean, it's an open fence. At least put a fence there. They're like, no, we didn't even feel like trying. Sorry. Would have taken an extra few seconds. We don't feel like it. It's like, yeah, that about sets the tone for the entirety of how that one went. Anyway, griping about RPGs. Ooh, poppy crabs. Boom! I make the crab man go boom! Get back here. It's like bubble wrap, except crustacean. No, you can't escape? Do I get prizes? I made them all go boom. Do I get the genocide prize? Do I win? I think you win a jail cell from that. See, the Rabbite's health thing is useful, but I really wanted to grab one of those weird, useless enemies as your new pet. I mean, yeah. Definitely wouldn't say no to something bizarre. Even though, again, like, the regen build is always hands down my favorite. True Spear. Oh, really? Is that how we're gonna advertise it? Because we've got the world's truest spear right here, so... I mean, you better be ready to be... You better be ready to back that up. There we go. Let's do that. Now, where is this true spear? I want to see what they're trying... Why am I even going down this way? There's 55 items. I'm going to go this way. Of course, this is going to somehow take longer, isn't it? Of course it will. Alright, where is this true spear? What? I am very confused right now. Alright, so... It sucks is what you're telling me. It sucks! It's 17, right now we're running like 52 or something. Are you trying to tell me that's the true stuff? Tell me lies, it's the lie spear. Friggin' get that spear friggin' impeached. Alright, moving on. But yeah, if there's some weird pets that end up showing up, I'm probably just gonna go ahead and give them a try, just so you know. Like, I'm not using the Rabbite just... Like, as much as I love this Rabbite thing, I'm not really using it because it's the first choice. I'm using it because it's literally been the only choice so far. So yeah. It's one of the better medals I can remember. I think you're set of weapons for pretty much the entire game right now. I mean, it feels that way. There hasn't really been anything that's been an actual, like, legit challenge, which I like, personally. Like, I'm sure I can't be the only one on this, but it's just a really nice feeling when you're playing an RPG and you can just immediately get a thing. It's like, okay, you can upgrade little bits here and there, or maybe adjust for different situations, but then you get a weapon, and it's like, that is a weapon. It's not there for no reason. It's not there as the permanent low-tier solution or something like that. Like, it will potentially be usable for the rest of the game, you know? Yay! I got something! I don't remember how this works whatsoever. Right. So he's dotting. How do I give him stuff again? He just kind of approached me, so... Stay behind it, wait for it not to see you for long enough that it goes ... Metal Gear Egg. Got it. It's kind of hard to tell what's going on, though. Yeah, it's really hard to see what this thing's up to. way. Oh, I see how this is going. Okay. Alright, I think I might have got this. Gonna go that way. Alright. See if we can maybe make it get away from the trees a little bit. Oh, I didn't mean to grab it yet. Oops. Just got a little bit too close. Yeah, there we go. Every exclamation mark resets the timer? Okay. That time it just ran into me. No, you douche! Okay, so it looks like it's just rolling for where it wants to move. Oh yeah, it is triangle that lets you lure it. Okay, let's try luring it. Grab some bug meat over here. Aquatic egg is yours! Deliver whelpy whelp to the corral I go. So we just... we just pokeballed it with a stamp. Slapped a stamp on its forehead. Like, there you go, deliver it to my house. In case luring away from trees. Yeah, that seemed to do the trick pretty much immediately. Well, there we go. We were just talking about getting another pet, and there we are. Ah. Apparently there's nothing else over there, so let's just go ahead and check out what's over here. Make more Crabmans go boom. Skeezors. Can you equip the scissors? You just become the Scissor Man? Go chase orphans around? Kind of think of it, like, if you try to describe the premise of the original Clock Tower, it's kind of bizarre. It's like, we specifically made a game about a serial killer that follows around orphans. Just because. Hello there, Fanboy Miss Prime. How's it going? See, really couldn't spoil this game as I never have seen or heard of this game before. Dude, I'd never heard of it until Vale told me about it, and it is amazing! It's so good! Like, I legit expected old-gen jank or something like that, but so far, almost all of it has just been do whatever you want, and cool crap happens. Just through and frickin' through. The basic ooh, this one's bothered by the light a little bit. Come to think of it, can I drop meat? No, I can't drop meat from these crabbies. I'm not sure what the deal is with the exploding crabs, but yeah. It's trippy as all hell, I'll say that much. But, I don't know what the actual plot is, I don't know what we're meant to be doing, but what I do know is that I'm loving every second of every stream of this. Also, apparently we got to this chest a little bit late, because all that it had in it was rust. Alright, what's your deal? Do you go boom? You stepped on 20 crabs. Shadow's pupil? By the way, the number does not include me. Okay! What the hell is going on? Whatever. Oh man, but yeah, no, it's a beautiful game. It's just so good. Like, you can tell pretty much every scene, you could tell they put love into it. What I've been doing is more or less one zone per time. Or one zone per stream, more or less, and yeah, it's been amazing. Okay. It's not difficult by any means, it's just amazing. Oh, hello. Wait a minute, you are an SOM too! Let's see, can we... Ooh, alright. He's going down pretty well. Can we stun lock you like the others? Seems like we can stun lock him just like the others. Just so you know, the spear is absolutely busted. Yeah, this is legit the same boss from SOM 2. Alright. I did take quite a whack from that, though. What was it? This one? Let's do a little bit of regen here. While Bunny just completely wins the MVP award here. where is Lancer? What one move is that? I don't understand what's going on. Why are my moves not working? Did I... Oh, I know what's going on. I unequipped my my skills. That's what it was. Because I swapped all my weapons around. I must have unequipped the skills in the process. Also, that bunny practically just soloed this boss. So good and so weird. Yeah, dude. It's so amazing. I love it. Like, I cannot say enough good stuff about this game. Because I don't even know what to say about it. It's just so undescribable, you know? How would you describe this game? Like, my main description of it is literally just... It's a weird world, and you go around doing stuff, and cool crap happens. Insane, or insane, because it's not even allowed to be pronounced correctly. Yeah, there we go. Not gonna leave you alone anymore. Gonna be together forever. Aww. There we go. Do it. Come on, let him stay. Dude, no, if she's at that stage, you are at that stage too. You do not bail at that point, or you're gonna lose out. It's like, that is the yes or no moment. No! You better get back there. No, you better get back there right now, dude. No! You better... Dude! You get back there now. No. No, you better get back... No. You two better get right back together right now. It's easy to describe this game. It's a beak cute pirate penguin romance with soulless Brussels sprouts. Yeah, okay. It's not wrong. It's not wrong. It is, like, the peak of insanity. Friggin' Suda51's got nothing on this. Is how I would describe this. Alright, so, first of all, we gotta go tell our cactus what just happened. Is told by Cactus writes that down what anyone tells him. Yeah. As that cactus just becomes the Shakespeare of the future world. It's like, oh, as you can tell, Cactus Man has recorded everything in his book of leaf runes here. He is the ultimate writer. You know, he's basically what is it? He's basically the Homer of this world for all intents and purposes. He just like wrote down all these old epics that everyone thinks weren't true but actually happened. Man. Homer's stories are weird. It's like... I know a lot of it was cobbled together well after his time, but still. It's just, it's weird how much of it, or rather the final versions of all of it, just kind of completely screw over absolutely everyone in every story. No one gets a truly happy ending. And then for some reason later on, friggin' Dante comes around and throws a bunch of them into the friggin' hell for no reason. Oh well, whatever. Stuff's weird, man. Wait, wrong one. This one, some 11. Clobbering crabs at the beach. That sounds like fun, but I feel bad for the crabs. Surprise lesson of the day: penguins can fall in love. Yes, and apparently one of them is going to be a single mother. For seemingly no reason. Anyway, how many Cactus Diet entries are there? Like 100? I think it was like 88. Let me check. Or 67, apparently. There's 67 quests in the game. And, yeah. At that point, he runs out of leaf toilet paper to ride on. Take round a search? Yeah, sure. Let's go, Bud the Wiser. Like, it's just weird to think how many of the mechanics that this game does end up carrying over to games to this day still, you know? Like, I'm sure it didn't start with this, like this whole just kind of picking your mechanics as you're leaving your hub world kind of thing. Like having all your crafting stuff right here. Like, all this stuff is why I keep comparing this to Outer Worlds right now. Like, why every single time, like, hey, this is literally just something I saw in Outer Worlds. It's weird to see the two side by side. It's an interesting juxtaposition. So, alright, so let's go ahead and plop more dealies down. Let me go ahead and look through the chat real quick for a reminder. Broken Doll. That was the one that we needed... Next to what there? No, that was the one that needed gnome powers or something. Supposedly. Go to your stables. Oh, yeah, right. Wait, I thought the fish needed a couple missions to hatch. No? They just hatch immediately? Actually, right, I forgot to check my veggies, too. Gotta check if I got more cabadillos. It's so stupid, but I love it. It's like, it doesn't even... That's the funny part, it doesn't even do that much. It's just crap you feed your pets, and it's, like, it's just so amusing. Oh, what's this? Friggin' lettuce pine or something? What are you? Friggin' hedgehog lettuce. Needle lettuce. Needle lettuce. It's just so stupid, but I love it. I want a cabadillo. You know what? If they made a pillow of a cabadillo, I would want it. It's just... Oh, it's so good. And what's that? A friggin' trout pear or something? It was just some dumb gag somebody came up with while drunk and just... squall... It's a squash dolphin, it's a squallfin. We'll find out. It's days walking, so you want a few days to get back here? True. I thought it was based off mission time, but that makes more sense. Here's some seeds I found on me. You never want to hear somebody say that. Please don't randomly show up to people and give them your seeds. Okay, let's see what long seeds do. Not that any of this has made sense up to this point, but okay, there we go. Good seeds, come back in after your days. Yes, sir, Mr. Tree Man, sir. Let's see what we got going on in that animal patch. How is it just so charming? Like, just minute to minute, so much stuff happens, you know? Like, it may not be a terribly long game, but good God, it is dense. What the hell are you? Name monster, You're gonna be Yellowboat. They're all getting named after Armored Core characters. I don't care to hear otherwise. Wait, no, rename that. How do I just... Oh, crap. Can I rename them? There's such an ugly pet, you must bring it with you. Yeah, I'm going to. Can I rename them, though? Because that was an accident. I meant to hit a different... If fish? Yeah, it's pretty iffy, alright. Yep. Alright. Yeah, feed it that weird needle lettuce. Feed it bug meat, because it apparently liked it, and... whatever, feed some animal meat. Sure. I'm gonna take it with me, and I'm gonna assume that's probably what ended up, I'm assuming it's gonna work like the items. Alright, feed it a cabadillo, and feed it a squallfin. There we go. Now, I'm gonna leave a Dew to graze, and I'm gonna go take the other one with me. See, the last story I sold on my other pen name had a little old lady serial killer named Ethel Ishkin. Kind of want to name this one Ethel Ifish. You know what? It looks ugly enough to be called Ethel. If we can rename it, we'll do that. Come here, you ugly bastard. Let's go. It's horrible. That is one ugly as hell fish. Alright, how do I rename you? Yeah, I can rename it. Okay. Alright, fine. I was gonna go with Yellowboat. We'll go with Ethel. Fine. Ugh. It's ugly. Ethel Iffy, apparently, is what I can name it. There we go. It's defense plus aquatics, less damage from aquatic monsters. Well, good to know, because that's certainly a problem we've been having. Oh man, it's terrible in every way. Let's take this dumpster fire with us. Actually, I should probably run up there and save, huh? Oh, I should have just quick saved. Should have quick saved. You will. I don't want this thing in my house. You're one ugly friggin' fish, dude. Alright. Like, realistically, he's just staring at a pillow here. He is not taking a nap. He's not taking a nap whatsoever, because nobody's sleeping with that nonsense in the room. I forgot that the pet versions of monsters have their own coloring. I haven't seen one quite this ugly. Yeah. This is... Oof. This thing is bound for the sushi bin. Alright. Take Bud the Wiser. Maybe we can have him sing this fish to hopefully... No, we're bringing Budweiser along just to kind of have the fish farther away from us. Alright. Where to? I feel like we should visit the harbor. I don't know that there's anything new going on, but I just got a feeling, you know? Let's go ahead and see what's going on here. The new pet answers the question, what happens if you fish next to the nuclear power plant? It looks a lot like a three-eyed fish from Simpsons, you're right. Maybe we can chuck this thing back in the pier. Alright, how's business been here since the thing's gone? Security's top-notch, Inspector Boyd. Righty. So has anything actually changed here is the question. Wait, what? He wound up working here. That's funny. I don't think I can talk to her still. Alright, I love that he was forced to get a job here. It's a nice little bit of world building right there. So, quick question. Does this team still make games to this day? Gotta wonder. Because I wonder what happened to all this talent. Alright, let's check this restaurant, and if nothing's new... Ooh. Like, I know that there's the, see, there are a bunch of later mana games, but they're all handheld and kind of weird. Well, kind of weird is a weird bar for this one, let's be honest. Supposedly there was a strategy mana game, but I've never seen anyone play it. Okay. Well, that sounds like something to maybe follow up on after this, then. Is it like Chess of Mana or something? Or Mana Checkers? Or like... Stramanatigo? And it's just basically like a manatee, except somehow fused with a game of Stratego. Because, of course, that'd be a main character for one of these games. Alright. Selling minerals. Alright, let's see your minerals. They're the same minerals. I don't know why I expected anything different. And we're still broke, so... Alright, what's your deal? Sprouted flower and headed to the inlet. Okay, that's something to look into. Inlet is my favorite plate. I can't wait to see what happens to it. Okay. Go check that out. Now, I know I have to go check out the mines, so I plan to check out the mines. I want to check out if anything is follow up-able about the about that whole penguin situation, because I want to see those two get a happy ending, you know? Alright. You there, soldiermans, what's your deal? Frickin' what? Huh? Bone Dragon. What in the frickin' what? So that was the captain of the thing there. Who apparently can go through time and space? We're not just leading the scene there. What was the deal? Is he gone? Yeah? What the hell just happened? So I guess that must have been his brother or some such, that he's all bent out of shape about it. And I guess you get sweet armor when you die in this world? Huh. Right, so... if I were to guess, he must have gone to the bar. Yes, that's what grizzly dudes do when they're not feeling so good. Apparently all of them drink, and none of them ever discuss anything ever. So let's go check if that's what's going on there. It didn't give me a little notification of any quest being started, so that might have just been a one-off scene. Ooh, stuff happened. Ooh. Thank you, Blasticator, for the hosty-type dealing. Appreciate it. Alright, is he anything here? No, he's not here. Okay, so yeah, that must have been a one-off scene. I just kind of shown you that this weird interdimensional Imperial Commando dude is just doing weird, I don't know, tiny slicing stuff. So yeah, that's always fun. Well, appreciate the lurkage, Mr. Mans. Yeah, currently trying to figure out the utter insanity that is this game. Like, I love how there's been pretty much no actual plot going on, and I don't even care. And that's always the best stuff. Like, just like wide rather than super long RPGs are probably my favorite. Just like the ones that let you putz around and just do the day-to-day stuff. They could just probably find and end the conflict if you knew about it, but you know what? Why bother? Alright, so next order of business, I want to go check in on those penguins and maybe step on more crabs. So you still think the jungle starts an important quest line if you feel like running around crazily? I talked to the penguins there a bunch of times. True, there are more penguins there. Maybe I can convince those penguins to go marry this chick. Who knows? Who knows? She needs a dad, okay? She needs a dad in that situation. Like, legit, finding this one random, like, thing with the penguins is somehow far more emotionally impactful than the entirety of Fallout 4. Must find these penguins. Alright. Oh, wait, you know what? That other thing must have just turned off my abilities or something, because, yeah... Oh, no, wait, no, I don't have my, Javelin. Because I had Javelin bound to L1. Ooh, that was my fish, right. Oh, man, there's one ugly fish. That's the thing. He's... Okay, he's leveled up twice while unconscious. Sure. Say, behind, animal hide, okay. That fish is super ugly, I don't want it. Come to think of it, that might be that evil fish you were talking about, because look how much he's not doing anything. He's more than happy to let me take care of it. He's just here to watch me take care of everything and dance. To usually put magic on L2 and R2 and finishers on L1, R1. Yeah, I like my Marimba on R2 and then just the 3 finishers on everything else. Because I really only have one spell that I've been using. Alright, let's fix this first of all. And Javelin for my big move here. Lancer for this one, and then Furious Copter for this one. Just because it sounds awesome. I forgot Furious Copter even does. Also, that's the wrong move entirely. Oh well. I mixed up L2 and R2 because I am a very smart of the big brain today, apparently. I think knowing more abilities gives you more finishers in case you want to do more there. Okay. That checks out. I guess I probably should map up more abilities, huh? Because even the ones I've been using, I haven't really been using that much. Crouch is okay, I guess. Ooh, cheer. What's this? A battle cry. Okay. Then what does spin do? Ooh, counterattack. All right. I don't even know when I got those, but sure, let's give them a try. All right. So that's what that does. This is supposed to be my parry move. I'm trying to parry you, shark. You ever tried to parry a shark before? Attack me. Or don't, whatever. That's fine, I don't care anyway. Stupid shark's not letting me parry him. Crouch, moon, jump, teleport, evade are prereqs for specials. I'm not totally sure. That was my feeling in the past, and that came together. And we'll keep trying those out. You get scissors. There's a lot of scissors around here for some reason. I wonder if I should put a bunch of scissors on my spear. Come to think of it, that'd probably be a hilarious thing that you could craft in some Fallout or something like that. Just take a bunch of scissors and stuff and like duct tape all around a spear. Alright, so this just does like a full combo basically. Right, so what does this do exactly? Oh, I think it just powers up the next stab you do. Yeah. By the looks of it. No, we got blinked. Well, ain't that a shame. This music is absolutely beautiful. Alright, I'm not really sure what that friggin' move is supposed to do. It is a total mystery. Oh, there we go. So if you get hit while the block is up, it's a knockback move. Good to know. It is literally a parry. Except it's like a parry and riposte in one. You are somehow less ugly than my fish. Congratulations, that is a very, very low bar to meet, to be fair. My fish looks like it got smashed into the ugly tree, and then probably dried it for the next 40 years. Crab, crab. Get crabbed, crabs. Why is this an option? What sick bastard and their dev team decided this was a good idea? Weird that pink slime with mold was a more appealing color scheme for a fish, right? I don't know what it is about this fish, it's just everything about it is disgusting. And this feels like just a way slower way of attacking. But whatever. Whatever. Master and Billy Counter-Strike! Sweet. Let's see what that does. A more powerful counterattack already. Now, can I cheer and Counter-Strike at the same time is the question. Never tried combining those two. Now, could you imagine if this game ended up coming out nowadays? Oh, wow, that's good! Okay, that insta-kill stuff. Absolutely awesome. There's like... This is just making me think of, like, what would happen if it came out and, like, Nintendo specifically came out with it. So, like, you get a freaking new tutorial every 5 seconds, trying to explain every single mechanic 18 billion times. Like, most of the new Pokemon games and stuff like that are dang near unplayable for that reason. Like, I've heard a lot of folks complaining about the newest ones, but the last 3 that I've tried, I almost immediately hated. Just because they're like, hey, here's the tutorial on this thing, like, here's this really simple concept, like, did you know abilities? Okay, let's talk about abilities for the next 45 minutes. And, like, they just go on and on and on, and a bunch of characters are way too excited, pretending to have a conversation about this stupid, mundane topic. It's like, oh no, please, just shut up and let me play the game already. It's really annoying when that happens. Like, hand-holding's hand-holding, but it's just... oh, it hurts. Like, Ultra Sun and Moon is probably the last time I'm ever trying a new Pokemon game. It's... oh. And that's what's funny. That was even the one with everything cut down. I think my mind erased what the original versions did. Because that was literally the main sales pitch. They were on sale for like 20 bucks for a pack of both of them. And we hadn't finished the originals, really. Ooh, that kind of moved a little bit. Not sure if that was just visual jank or if I should go check it out. Anyway, so yeah, well, like, my wife and I were seeing this thing, and she's like, you know, should we go get this? Like, well, we never finished the other ones, so I mean, they can't be that different. So we asked our cousins that are super into them. She's like, you know, what's your opinion on these? And they're like, oh, you know, they got all that talky stuff all cut down, and they improved it based off what people were giving them feedback on. But, you know, they released them as a whole new game for cheaper instead of actually, you know, putting out a patch or something. Anyway. So we tried it, and yeah, no. To this day, 3 years later, or however many years it was, we still have not finished those. Like, for the most part, we're less than halfway through the game because they are just insufferable to play. Like, I've done Nuzlocke of most of the rest of them. Can't do it. I could not possibly care less about playing through that game. It's sad. When the most enjoyable thing about it was the frickin' surfing minigame. There we go. I'm loving this counter ability right now. Stepping on more crabs because I think there's a prize at the end of this. Please tell me that there's some kind of, like, ultimate crab hammer you get out of this. Alright. How'd we do? You stepped on 20 crabs. What? Something happened that time. What? Why'd I get kicked out that time? Did the crabs have an uprising and throw me out? Maybe there's just more every time you come back. Oh yeah, look at that. Some friggin' pro moves right there. Stepped on all the crabs that time. Apparently I can't do, like, a spin counter. Alright. Doesn't feel like I'm accomplishing very much for that move either. I'm gonna keep using it though, on the off chance that it actually does something useful. It feels like it's a decent amount of damage, but it's literally just the second and third moves. Or second and third parts of the combo. Like if I do this. I don't know why you'd only want to use that move, but I guess it's there. I mean, I guess it's an AoE sweep of sorts. Whatever, I'm gonna slot something else into that spot. Just see what else we got going on here. Counter-Strike I've been loving, though. Let's see, push, unbalances, cheer, spin, confuses. Feels like that should be called spin. High jump, Counter-Strike. Alright, we'll get the high jump in there. Come back, Krabby, I'm gonna step on you. Basically, I think you're okay to leave the beach for now. Yeah, I'm just looking to see if there's any updates for the pirate crab, because I want to see if there's an option to convince him to go back. Ooh, nice. That is really useful. Now, let's see if we combine crouch and high jump. No, I don't care about him. Let's replace cheer. What? Can I replace his skills? So yeah, my current goal through this run of the beach, I want to step on way more crabs than last time, and then see if that ends up actually giving anything. And yeah, I'm gonna give that a little bit of a go, and then if nothing else is discovered, then wait, what? Don't think we're getting much out of that. Press them both at the same time. I think they've got this fight handled. I'm just trying to see if I can mess around with it some more. There you go. Did that trigger anything? Menno Spear. Okay, that thing's gonna be trash. Yeah. Get that crouch out of here. I have a feeling if we mix Counter-Strike with Crouch, it feels like something that would possibly unlock a new ability. Menno Spear the Fresh Maker. Sounds like it. Can I combine these two? I guess not. fish is just fugly. I don't know what to tell you. Try ability plus attack 2. Okay, will do. Crouch stab. Let's do crouch heavy. I would try counter strike plus that, but I'm pretty sure that's the heaviest version we're getting. It already feels almost borderline OP. No! The Crabbo escaped. There's no escape for crabs. Ooh. Mod strike, you say? Sweet. Well, you certainly want a Cabadillo, good sir. Maybe this will hatch into a saw shark. That's a possibility. I'm just gonna drop a bunch of stuff, see what it goes for. You say nothing. Alright, it seems to like that last one. Demon meat? I mean, I don't know. Aquatic egg is yours. Right, take this thing back to the PC box that is my house. Can I reclaim this stuff? Yes. Baller. Alright. Ah, man, it's just mechanics on mechanics, I swear. Like, especially after SOM2, this just feels so good. Insta-kill parry. Like, I'll be honest, like, SOM2 right now feels practically unfinished next to this game. I've never seen anything so feature-rich, especially coming off of something that seemed like half its stuff was kind of, you know, unbaked, as it were. You get a bunch of eggs. If you go over 3 or 6 per limit, you can sell them off as they hatch. Okay. Well, I mean, I already know one that's bound for the dumpster. Stab, stab. How is a fish so gross looking? It's like a flounder get wound up as roadkill somehow and stay there for a couple days. So what do you think? Did we get enough crabs to be able to get whatever crab prize there is? Can we counter-strike this thing? No. Though, to be fair, with how much this guy isn't helping, I kinda prefer to just replace him with Pearl at this point. Because he's just stunning enemies, so I can't stab him anymore. Crabs. Probably the only time anyone can actually say that they want to get crabs. Oh, come back, crabs, we want to get you. Now, I think that's all of the crab screens. So let's see if we get any prizes this time. Good sir, have we accomplished your stepped on 24, Lord of Darkness? By the way, the number does not include me. Oh. Well, I mean, I guess we got the high score. Alright, well, anyway, let's see. What's next? So I want to do one more, at least want to do one more before we wrap up. Let's see. You said it was the jungle, right? That had the penguins in it? See, summary of today's playtime. Caught potato had a good time while two amorous penguins caught crabs. Yes. Caught crabs and then one of them decided to be a single mother. Yep. What a game. What a game. And then we'll check what kind of pet we got. Oh, no. Oh, no, it's this crap again. Are you sure it wasn't the ruins? I don't want to be here. Alright. We're gonna need to be requesting evac. Jungle sucks. Need to be out of it. As much as that music is absolutely sweet, it's probably the only way they can make it work. Alright, skill-wise, tell you what, is... Oh, stop telling me to go to the NPCs. Okay, skill-wise. First off, I want Counter-Strike on my circle. For my triangle, let's see, is there... Quick step back, quick step forward. Crouch. We're gonna go for the push, see what that does. Kinda like having a circle on my parry. Make me think of the controls I like to use for Salt and Sanctuary. Let's see, ruins, get back to find Selkie, go to the Courtyard of Rain for the buff, go back to the ruins, and Selkie should be able there with a new fairy quest. Okay. So I think it should go versus what we did last time. Okay. We'll give that a little bit of a look. Yeah, this push could be useful. Yeah, push stab seems like a pretty strong combo. Alright, so we'll go back, get teleported into the ruins, find Selkie, go to the Courtyard of Rain for the buff, then go... Alright, we'll make this work. If I can find my friggin' way out of this hellhole. Alright, what are you? Shadow, the greatest bowman around, I demand you take me with you. Yeah, sure, dude. You already have a pet? Now take the monster with you. Can I chuck this pet in the garbage? Like, is there a button for delete pet faster than you can... You know what? Okay. Alright, we need to remember how to get here. I don't remember how that is, but we're gonna go ahead and get the hell out of here. New priority is picking up the friggin' Ewok. We're gonna see what kind of pet we get out of that egg, but I want this Ewok. And then we can pretend to be excited about the new Star Wars coming out. Kind of a bummer to see that that's the thing's not even out yet, and the reviews are already like 50% for that. All right, now that we're not trying to find him, we can't not find him. Forest of the Fetties. Alright, this should teleport us out of here, I think. How does that guy count as a pet, though? Because I'm pretty sure he's more human than our little wizard guy here. Alright, thank you, Cthulhu Fairy. Exit world map? Very yes. Let's throw this fish just like into the first frying pan we see. Call it good. And then let's go get our bowman guy. And then we'll figure out what we're doing in the forest. He's the easiest demi-human to get as a pet because he requires the jungle to have Dryad. Also, he's super cute. Yeah, dude seems pretty alright. Can I rename him, though? That's the real question, because I kind of want to rename him to Orson. Alright. Let's pet a you. He's without any particular personality, but he's awesome. He's old faithful, basically. Okay, what monstrosity hatched here? So, first of all, let's go ahead and leave this fugly fish thing behind. Guess our egg hasn't hatched yet. It'll hatch anytime. Okay. Like, I love how this thing hasn't even hatched, and it still has more health and attack power than the fish did. Alright. I suppose we'll feed it, though. Right, he's still grazing, so we'll see what we do. Yeah, let's just feed you the trash. There we go. I'm being so mean to this fish, but it's horrible. Here we go. This fish is gonna hate us. And then what about you? Alright. Just leave you there. And then we're gonna leave the fish just kind of hanging out in a corner somewhere. Let's go pick up our Ewok. Let's go check on them crops. See if that dang old harvest is coming on in. Yeah, but it's looking pretty good. Like, oh my god, we're growing eyeballs. I mean, that's par for the course. Okay, sure. And then that, I can only assume, is going to be like friggin' butt squash or something. It's just a squash that's just a butt for reasons. Because why not, you know? It's like posterior squash or something. Alright. Derriere melon. I love this game. Okay. On to the jungle we go. Away we be. Now, does it need Dryad in terms of its tendency, or does it have to be Dryad Day? I feel like this could easily be made into a board game. You know? Like, if you've seen the surprisingly good Fallout board game that somebody made, like that. Like, I feel like that format could work really well with this game. What do you think? Dryad means it's mana score at the bottom, so it's at 3, so we're good. Okay, what are you folks doing? Don't rob us anymore, but, I mean, how else are we going to run our weird pimp church? Alright, western section, that doesn't tell me anything. Now we just randomly wander around because oh, there we go. And we found him immediately. Sir, join us. Demand you take me with you? Yes. Hell yeah, you're coming with us, and I'm immediately renaming you to Orson. Shobin Hood. I can actually rename him. Oh, that's amazing. And no, I'm not going to put it in smaller letters. There we go. He's Orson. Richter sent him over to help us. Oh wait, does that mean I can... Does that mean I can rename you? Oh, I can't rename him to Bud the Wiser. Oh, whatever. Or, you know, Garbage. It's a little bit more accurate. Basically designed to be a board game. Yeah, that's what I mean. But have you seen that, the board game I'm talking about, though? Like, not the Fallout Monopoly, screw that. I mean, like, I'm stupid today, you know what? No, the actual Fallout, like, proper board game. The $60 one. Okay, so the format for that one was more or less, you have your map and everything, and then you just basically roll for encounters on each tile. And then there's just like a set of encounters, a set of towns, a set of all kinds of different stuff. And then all of your items and whatever else come with little like requirements on there. And instead of building up stats, you either like have a particular requirement or you don't. So it's like for strength, instead of building up a particular amount of strength, it's like you either are strong or you ain't. So either way, it's meant for like a whole kind of permadeath campaign kind of thing. So you got a bunch of different characters. They all start with different stuff. A little bit like Betrayal, but more of an open world kind of situation. Which I gotta say, Betrayal, really awesome game. I wish they had friggin' tried to explain some of their scenarios a little bit. Have you played Betrayal before? Out of curiosity? You're Selkie. Nice to meet you. Okay, do you want to get rid of, like, evil spirits or whatever? Yes. Man, okay, out of curiosity, whenever playing Betrayal, how often has the entire table gotten into an argument because the scenario didn't bother to actually explain what its rules are? Right. Here's, like, the de-evil spellifying spell. Okay, baller. The fairies in this forest have been acting really weird, so you could try finding out why they're like that? Okay, I will. Really, thanks. At least once, yeah. Literally... Oh, there it is! We got fairy actions. Oh, that fairy's topless. Alrighty then. Why not? Same Parth, of course. His name is Rowan. Okay, cool. But yeah, that seems to friggin' happen every time we play. Need my force, you may take or use anything you need. Unless it's a better spear, I'm all good, thanks. I prefer to leave this forest entirely. I'm not sure if we could interact with that lion statue. I'm going to go ahead and save just for the hell of it. I think you can now enter the area where the fairies just teleport you out. Okay. I'll go ahead and give it a go. But yeah, one in particular comes to mind, because there's one where they specifically forgot to mention whether certain things are not allowed. So for example, one of them's like, you're a ghost and you've got some spirit item or some crap. And there's technically nothing in the rulebooks that says that you... Like, it says that people aren't able to interact with a thing, and it stands to reason others wouldn't be able to, but there's nothing in the rule that doesn't say that an item can't, and a dog counts as an item. So if somebody were, for example, to take their dog familiar that they had with them, send the dog to go pick up the ghost item that they technically shouldn't be able to even touch, pick it up, and then jump off a bridge to go win the scenario, that's perfectly fair. That exact situation happened to us. And everyone got into an argument, because it's like, that shouldn't happen, but it's not against the rules, so... So are those fairies beating up a nun? This is some K-Will Fairy Run type crap right here? Oh yeah. Steve is having pleasant flashbacks right now. This piece of trash does not have any elemental powers. We need one with stronger powers to become our queen. Ring the priestess of the cat temple. Is this gonna be a cat chick from before? Looks like a million-year-old hag. Is she the one? So the priestess is 26. I mean, it's a Japanese game. Clearly they gotta be 16, but surprisingly sexualized. Let's see. Have they mistaken her age? That is too young. The last queen was 28,000 years old. Wow. That's a little bit off. It's human. They only live for about 500 years. What? Really? Man, so 26 is like hyper young then. Here it's even shorter. Oh, crap! Get wrecked! Alright. Good stuff. She looks exactly like an Amazon, by the way. And she's ready to start a friggin' music album right now. Character Rosiotti should live to the east of here. He'll be able to help her. He is one of the wisdoms. Baller. See, we nuns walk on our own 2 feet. We do not rely on so-called wisdoms. Are they gonna collapse? I mean, alright, whatever. I guess she's alive. Swordsman with good hair, dare I say, debonair. True, true. They've got the purple armor and headband and everything. When they became their henchmen, I don't know, but you know what? I'm pretty sure you just did. You just did a little small-scale genocide, lady. Avoid a battle, she says, bisecting 5 of them. Also, I'm pretty sure there's no run option, so yeah. Quas Debonair, these fairies will remember my name. Man, I need to do another March of the Black Queen run. There was a discussion that came out yesterday in the OV Discord, trying to figure out what exactly the deal was with Brynhilde and all that. Trying to figure out which actual plot line was the actual story of the series, because it was unclear who actually knew what and what they were doing where. Like, specifically Barbas was the one in question. It was like, did he actually know what was going on? Did people know what the sword thing does? Because by canon it was used to open up a bunch of gates and whatever. But technically speaking, is that even, like, public or private knowledge? Did somebody see them do that? It's unclear. It's super unclear. I don't know. But, oh well. I probably should have been going the other way now that I think about it. But it sounds like the boss music is about to start. What's going on? A rave, apparently. Man, just like you, a man asked about Lord Erwin a while ago. He's lived in the land of fairies for the last 10 years. His blood demon about him is possessed with absolute power. Become the king of both worlds. You won't die then. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what chance you think you got, but whatever. Oh, nice. Shooting his little arrows from back there, that's cool. He thought he had a chance against, you know, a spear. What a balanced weapon with no problems whatsoever. Is that a flying Capodillo? I assume. Rave in the forest. Is she gonna come out and yell at me now? What should we do? Wartime. So we totally... He's been asleep the whole time? Yeah, we totally just started a war. Let's make this happen. Whatever will be, okay. Are you sure? Yeah, this is the great way to deal with the situation. I don't know what just happened. Also, I don't know if that's armor or absurdly rippling abs, but whatever. She's all right. Also, that's a completely different sword from the one she used. She had like a weird, gigantic He-Man type situation going on, and that one she's got, you know, one of the more single edgy type dealies. All right. It's got one of them weeb swords. Alright, and away we go. So, let's go ahead and report into Colonel Cactus, and I think we'll probably call it there for the day. So I got a crap load of cleaning to get done. So I know today has been a kind of rough day, and I want to make sure that everything's all good and smelling nice for when my wife gets home. So there's a little bit of organization to do still. So fairies are stealing nuns from Gato Grottos, but Debonair stopped them. Well, then I guess we know where we go tomorrow. Yeah, no, OB64 sequel has taken a weird turn. I kind of thought they were going for more of a thing with all the gates and whatever, but hey, I mean, they took in a fresh new direction. I'll give them that. Fairy Forest Fun. Ah! That's a tongue twister. Friggin' pied pickled pipers popping over Capodillos. I don't know. It's confusing. Yeah, this guy is, you know what? This guy is the perfect bodyguard. Look at him. He's always got his head on the swivel. He's a perfect guard. He's my little bodyguard. I think I've got my new favorite pet. Adew's just gonna have to sit there. Alrighty. Did the other egg hatch? It's possible. I'm gonna go check it in a little bit. I want it to be a manatee dragon. Yeah, if it's a manatee dragon, then World's Best Bodyguard is going to sit here to watch my property. I almost hope this doesn't get remade, because, man, it would be so easy to botch this. This is so good. Today's adventure was in the jungle where lots of fairies lived. Long-haired man was there again. That's a guy? Is it just me, or is there trouble brewing? I think I'm psychic. I mean, Granted that they had the shortest of shorts, so we probably would have been able to tell, but it certainly didn't look like a dude. Yeah, I think you might be right that that's debonair. Preposterously feminine despite being a man's man? Yeah, that sounds like a debonair to a T. Gotta pet a Dew because he's a good boy. Even if he has no real personality. I can only have one grazing at a time, right? Yes! Oh man, what is this glorious thing? It's like a friggin' dragon, sea dragon. I mean, I want to go with Seadra, but maybe this one should be Yellow Boat. What's a good one? You know, until we... Okay, hang on, what was Water Hazard's? Want to go with Water Hazard? You certainly don't look like a dude, says the man in the Red Riding Hood outfit, tiara, and rabbi fairy wings. Okay, it's a cultural thing, okay? High heels used to be masculine. What do I want to call this thing? I really just want to call it Diligent, to be honest. Water Hazard. I'm trying to think what a good, like, AC name would be for this guy. Alright, you know, for the moment, we're just going to go ahead and leave his name empty. Okay, we're going to go with Bob for the moment. Let me see what he actually is, and then we'll give him his proper name. So, first of all, let's go ahead and leave Orson here. You just go hang out in our barn. Right. Sea Dragon. And it still has more health than everything else. And that freaking fish thing. Alright. Man, that thing's cool. That thing is so cool looking. What the hell did we name you? Well, first of all, let's feed everybody. This thing feels like it eats a lot of meat. Let's feed it some demon meat. Let's go ahead and feed it some Cabadillo to give it a nice balance to its diet. Let's give it some morph meat. Maybe it'll morph into Robo-Godzilla or Mechazilla, whatever. Orson, you're friggin' baller. Let's, what do we feed you? I feel like you eat a lot of animal meat. I'll give you 2 servings of meat, and give you some mint to go with it. Like, I have a feeling he's supposed to be a human character, but, you know, he just likes to live in the barn, so they wanted to make that happen. Cannot get food. They're too busy eating forever. How have you still not finished eating your food? It's been like 3 weeks. Alright. So, name suggestions for this thing. No, should I name it Quest? Feels like I don't know. That feels like it might work. Does it have a knife, though? That's what we really need to check. Does it have a knife? What are your abilities? Do you stab things? Effect freeze. Freeze is added to... Yeah, you know what? You're staying. You're staying. Go with Quest. Okay, we'll go with that. Their gender's not defined. I've immediately bailed on this whole name and everybody after AC characters thing. Because apparently none of them are matching. There we go. Quest the Sea Dragon. And now the spear freezes as if it didn't stun hard enough already. Sweet. I mean, I'm pretty sure the natural name for it would be like Seadra or something like that, because that's exactly what it is. Or a Kendra, but... eh. Alright, anyway, so I feel like that is the most positive of notes to possibly leave it on. We got a new little security Ewok for our house, whose head is permanently on a swivel. He's just kind of sitting there in his little guard tower in the forest. or in the grove there. And yeah, so we got a sweet dragon going on here, sweet dragon pet. Adieu is very happy watching the property for us too. Just in case we get hungry, we're keeping the fish, kind of feeding them all our trash. Probably have a nice fish dinner one of these days. Maybe just chuck them in the dumpster just because we don't like them. Gender not defined is what the lady types into the computer when I explain that my gender is a tiara wearing fairy box for them. Fair enough, fair enough. But you know what? Here we go. If we show up behind this thing, that kind of looks like we got dragon wings now too. So, I mean, that doesn't really help, does it? It doesn't really help our case. It's when the thing for Google comes up to make a new Gmail account. It's like, not sure, or rather not say, or it's a long story, or other. This definitely feels like an other type situation. But anyway, so thank you guys for stopping by. I gotta get going to get stuff done. So thank you once again. Have a fantastic one, and there won't be one tomorrow morning. There might be one in the afternoon. We might do more mana in the afternoon. We'll see. Depends on a few factors. So yeah, see you then. Take care, and have a fantastic one.